Well, it's just, I'm so daggum gun shy about least gifted. It's the stupidest freaking thing in history. I'm not blaming the kids. The way I said it was I haven't been able to get them to do the things that we ask them to do, and they do sometimes in practice. Now, if anybody wants to take exception to that, I'm close to the line of telling everybody go take a flying leap, so I'm okay. But I give you an example. 79 practices. We have fast break drill number 3. It's everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody comes down the middle of the court, comes to a stop, makes a bounce pass. Coach Frederick is standing there. And the reason we do it is to teach you not to charge. Come to a stop at the free throw line. And not picking on anybody. But Ramondo ran over the guy. In 79 practices, we've done it every single day. So that's an example right there. And again, that's not picking Armando. You just asked about it. But so I guess I've got to do it twice in every practice. But I haven't been able to get them to take the things directly related to basketball, what we do in practice, and do successfully. Coach Frederick hadn't gotten a bloody nose yet this year. Nobody's kneed him in the groin. Nobody's busted his lip. Everybody's come to a stop. And so it is just something very simple like that. We work on 3-on-2 transition, 4-on-3, 5-on-4, and we get picked up better in practice than we do in the games. And Coach Smith used to call it game slippage, but we've had more instances of that with this team. But if you go back and look at it, how would you describe this team compared to most of our teams, with the exception of 2006? I guess I'd have to think hard, but maybe the most inexperienced team I've ever coached. But that's what I'm talking about, something similar to that, like that. Now, if somebody picks up on something like that and say, I'm blaming the kids, and you will be witness to one thing, the last freaking press conference I ever have, because that's not what I'm saying.
Not to get into
Is that pretty fair? Jesus Christ.
Not to get into the psychology aspect of it, but you mentioned the inexperience. You've had a ton of injuries. You have guys in and out. I'm sure confidence can be tested with the way things have gone.
Yeah.
Does all that kind of factor in?
Yeah, I think so. And then the competitiveness, what drove, we won a championship in 05, 09, and 17. And the team that I enjoyed coaching the most may have been 06, because David Noel was on break, so he was upstairs this morning. And he was our leading returning scorer, I think, at like 3.9. You can look it up. I don't have to go by what I say. But Tyler Hansbrough himself brought such a level of competitiveness in every possession, every loose ball, every drill, that people fed off of that. David Noel, and I still say this, and I've said it consistently since 2006, and it never changed, that I said maybe he's the best leader that I've ever had on any one of my teams. That he said, come on, guys, let's do what we're told to do, and let's do it, and let's play hard, and everything's going to be all right. He was just off the charts, so good. Marcus Page was a great, great leader, but Joel Berry was a great leader by example. But so you can use all those things: confidence, experience, lack of injuries or preponderance of injuries. And I think that team, we changed the lineup once during the year, and I just made a change myself, because I wanted to get Wes Miller in there to get a little more outside shooting, and took out, I think it was Marcus Ginyard, First game we started 3 freshmen, Bobby, Tyler, and Marcus, with David Noel and Rayshawn Terry. So it was a guy that came here on a football scholarship, and David Noel, a guy who was second team All-State, and Rayshawn Terry, and 3 freshmen. But they competed their buns off every night at a high level. But I think, so, you can add all those teams, but all those things. But I did. That was a fun team to coach, because it was, they were looking at you with their eyes wide open, and like a little dog wanting somebody to teach me something kind of thing. And that was really a fun team, which probably on par, maybe even less experience, because at least we have Garrison that started, whereas David, I don't think David ever started a game. But it's a combination of things. If that old saying, if it was just one thing, I think between me and Coach Robinson and Hubert and Brad and everybody, we would have figured it out if it was just one thing. But the kids want it. I want them to want it desperately, but they do want it. And you know, if people are going to make it out that I'm blaming the kids, they're idiots.